imagine keeping your focus in the snow in minus 40 degrees for hours and hours and hours, and you're just looking at it constantly.
Yeah, and you don't even move. You can't move because if you will move, then they will see you.
Yeah, like that other guy. And then he moved. The second he moves, he's gone.
Hello, guys.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Waldemar.
And Weronika. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I wanted to say that.
I sat here way too long when you were trying to turn off the camera with that joke, and I was like all stuffy, like, like a scarf when you're out in the winter. I don't.
You are wearing a camouflage according to the subject of the video.
Exactly. I'm blending in with the...
You are a winter soldier right now?
I think I'm more like a sun soldier. That's what I could possibly blend
desert
with.
Soldier, yeah. Alright, so today's episode is about Simo Hayha. I have no idea if I pronounced it correctly.
I think it's a bit too out there for it to be correct.
So, you do it.
No, I'm not gonna try. The world's deadliest sniper, and it's by a channel that's called...
Oh, I don't know. The channel is called Simple History.
Okay.
Do you know about this guy? You ever heard about him?
The sniper? Something, but... Like,
yeah, you heard?
But something extremely distant, so I think it will be
mostly
new facts for me.
He was from Finland.
Yeah, that much I know.
And he fight against Russians, so... Our kind of man.
Yeah.
And he is known to be the deadliest sniper in history. He had like hundreds of people killed. There's no other way to put it. I don't know. You can say eliminated.
Eliminated. But eliminated makes you sound like an NPC game character, not a actual person. It
helps. I think it helps during the war. No, but yeah, it's from the Second World War, I think.
Okay.
But I think he fought before that also in the Russian Finland war, but I'm not sure.
And he survived the war?
He survived the war, yeah. Okay. He was wounded a couple of times. I'm not sure about this Russian Finland war, but he definitely fought during Second World War.
We'll find out in a second, I think.
Yeah, the video is not very long, so
let's start.
Let's begin.
Simo Hayha, the White Death, the world's deadliest sniper. Simo Hayha is considered to be the greatest sniper of all time, reported to have taken 505 kills. All of his sniper kills would be achieved during the Winter War of 1939 to 1940. Simo was born in a village in Finland near the Russian border. In his village, he would farm and take up hobbies in hunting, shooting, and snow skiing. At age 17, he joined the Civil Guard and established himself as an excellent marksman in target shooting competitions and demonstrated excellent skiing abilities. During this time, he was familiarized with the Finnish Mosin Nagant 2830 and the Suomi submachine gun. Constant practice enables Simo to hit the target 16 times per minute at around 500 feet or 150 meters away. This was incredible.
Oh my god!
16 times per minute, it's more than one shot per 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
No, I cannot imagine making one good shot in 10 minutes.
But even the reloading and all of that.
I think it all basically must be just like reloading, a tiny bit of recoil, and I don't know, taking a breath, and everything that he does must just go.
Because with this kind of rifle, it's Mosin Nagant. He said, I'm familiar with this weapon because it's often used in video games. So it's like a rifle that you need to kind of reload. I mean, I know that we have many Americans watching, so you are more familiar with guns, and I'm probably saying something stupid right now, but it's not necessarily reloading. You don't need to put extra ammo. You put this cartridge of like a couple of bullets.
And you need to like shift it or something.
And you need to use this...
Okay, but still, that takes at least another second or 2 seconds. So, yeah.
What's the term for that? For the... you know what I mean?
I don't know what's the term for that in Polish.
I have no idea.
But yeah, so it looks like he just had some kind of natural talent, right? Because they said he had a lot of hobbies like skiing, but you don't exactly practice shooting.
Yeah, I mean, probably he was some sort of huntsman, you know?
Maybe.
Incredible, considering the Mosin Nagant is a bolt-action rifle and holds 5-round stripper clips. In 1939, the Soviet Union invaded Finland, which would become known as the Winter War or the Russo-Finnish War. The Finns were outnumbered, but knew the land well and used guerrilla-style tactics.
Okay, sorry, that was my misconception. It's the same war, it's a part of World War II, but it's called the Russian-Finnish War. So that's what I meant. It's not like a different conflict. Sorry.
To take on the Red Army. Were outnumbered, but knew the land well and used guerrilla-style tactics to take on the Red Army. Simo saw his baptism of fire on the Kola battlefield, where at one point there were 4,000 Soviets against only himself and 31 other Finns. On December 21st, 1939, Simo achieved his highest daily count of 25 kills.
Were they actually, was it part of, I'm sorry, this is very ignorant, but was it part of the joke or were they actually skiing?
No, they were actually skiing. Because it's Finland, so it's you have meters of snow, and walking makes you basically standing in one place.
Yeah, I don't know why I imagined more this kind of like, I don't know what it's called, but when you put like this tennis rackets on your shoes? Because skis, I feel like you have to be an excellent skier, but you also don't have that much control. It's quite long, so it's not like you can maneuver that well. Like, if you're not gonna dip away from a bullet on skis.
You're not gonna what?
Like, duck from a bullet or something.
Yeah, but
you don't duck from bullets, but you know what I mean.
On the rocket shoes either.
Yeah, that's true.
Rocket shoes, you call them?
I have no idea what you call them. I think you call them something else. Like, but paddle something?
Yeah, the kind of shoes that you wear on the snow. No, but they were using skis. It's just, you are just much faster than your enemy, and it makes you, they think you're in this place, they start shooting at this place, but you will already change your position, you're entirely in a different place, and you start shooting at them from a different spot.
Sense.
Simo would go out dressed in winter snow camouflage and take a day's worth of supplies, crawl to his position, and sit in the snow for hours, in temperatures as low as minus 40 degrees Celsius or minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. He would also camouflage his position by packing snow in front of him to prevent the muzzle blast wafting up snow, and put snow in his mouth to control the vapor of his breath from giving away his position. The rifle he used throughout the war was the same Finnish Civil Guard variant of the Mosin Nagant rifle that he trained with during his time in the Civil Guard, known as the M2830. This rifle featured front sights known as the Spitz because they resembled the Spitz dog. Simo preferred to use iron sights instead of a scope, which were obtained from a captured Soviet version of the rifle. This is because the scopes could give away his position, reflecting the sun's glare or cloud up in the cold environment. He would zero his sights at the common combat distance of 150 meters. One combat engagement came after Simo was assigned to take out a Soviet sniper who had killed 3 platoon leaders. He found a position and waited for several hours. As the sun was setting, he noticed its rays reflecting off the sniper's scope in the distance. The enemy sniper started to stand up to go back, and Simo pulled the trigger, taking him out in one shot. The Soviets took the threat of Simo.
But can you imagine how difficult it has to be when you are not using a scope? When you are just using, the metal...
the dot thing, yeah.
Because you don't have any kind of zoom, You just
have to know exactly everything. And also imagine keeping your focus in the snow in minus 40 degrees for hours and hours and hours, and you're just looking at it constantly.
Yeah, and you don't even move. You can't move because if you will move, then they will see you.
Yeah, like that other guy. And then he moved, the second he moves, he's gone.
I always wondered if people who, of course, in some part yes, but people who are born in the regions like Scandinavia or Canada, like North Canada, when there is, cold, how used they are to those extreme temperatures. I cannot imagine, I'm from Poland, it's a normal climate, we have winters, but they are like, I don't know, -5, -7.
Well, They used to be like -20 when we were children.
Yeah, but I'm not used to
but
it anymore.
But not -40. Yeah.
But -40 is something I cannot even imagine. I cannot even imagine going outside on this temperature and especially spending all your day in the snow.
Yeah, the coldest place I've been in a couple of years is a freezer. You know, like when you work in gastronomy, you have to go inside to cry, and then you sit there, it's like -20, and the tears just go like icicles on your eyes.
Simo seriously and deployed counter-snipers and artillery strikes to try to take him out. He even gained a nickname, the White Death. Simo was last week of the war when a Soviet infantryman shot him with an explosive bullet. The bullet hit Simo's face, but he was evacuated in time before the Finns were overrun. He was decorated with numerous awards and promoted from corporal straight to second lieutenant. Later in the Winter War on February 17, 1940, Simo was also awarded with a specially made honorary rifle Model 28 from Swedish businessman Eugen Johansson. By the end of the Winter War, Simo was credited with 505 confirmed sniper kills of Soviet soldiers, which he achieved in 100 days, and in the time of year where daylight hours are low. This makes him the record holder for the highest number of confirmed sniper kills. He had also reported 200 kills with his Suomi KP-31 machine gun. When the bullet hit Simo, it had tore into his left jawbone and knocked out some of his teeth, which he needed several surgeries to fix. However, he would eventually make a recovery and live a long life. Subscribe and click the notification bell for more history videos.
I wonder what a long life is like when you have 700 kills to think about. I mean, it's normal during the war, I think, but I don't know if you have a lot of time and then you can start thinking about it. 700 people, I don't know what's the average kill. I wonder what it is, actually, of a soldier.
Yeah, but
in the World War II. Depends on the kind of soldier, I'm sure. But
depends on the country, depends on the front.
But what would you say
were you fighting?
Like the overall average. Like and I don't know,
like
let's exclude aircraft.
I think it's less than 1.
You think it's less than 1 overall?
Yeah, because I think there are many people who were killed without even having a chance to fire a bullet.
Oh, that's true.
Like, for example, when you remember we watched Band of Brothers?
Yeah.
And they are landing in the France, and they shot at the planes, and some planes are destroyed in the air with the whole companies of people, of soldiers there.
Yeah, you're right.
So you have many people who didn't even start fighting.
Yeah, you're right.
So I think the medium is like less than 0.
Well, with this guy, maybe it's 2.
Yeah, I think he could make it to 1.5. Yeah, but I don't know. You say that it must be hard for him, think about all those people he killed. But on the other hand, isn't it
all the people he saved as well?
No. I mean, the thing that we contribute to Stalin, what he said, that the death of one person is a tragedy, the death of millions is a statistic. Then maybe it's easier for you, when you killed 700 people, instead you killed 2.
True, you're right. It might be different.
You might be like,
you're used to it by now. It's horrible, but you probably are. And it's different than when you are, like in the Band of Brothers, I don't know, you have close combat, you kill someone with a knife, and then you think about it for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But just shooting at someone from a distance is probably different.
I mean, it is different, sort of. But on the other, he didn't use the scope. But on the other hand, when you are a sniper, then most often you see the person's face when you kill him.
Yeah.
And when you are shooting, from the trench, like normal soldiers, you're just,
Yeah, and you're also not aiming at a particular person. You just kind of happen to kill them because you're trying to kill the mass. And you
are aiming. You are aiming, but
yeah, but you know what I mean.
It's different.
It's not like you're sitting there for 1 minute making sure you kill this particular soldier.
Yeah, but I think that it has its influence. Like killing hundreds of people, then I don't think you're spending your life thinking about the
maybe you just can't.
one person that bothers you all your life. I don't know. I was hoping that this video will be a bit,
more informative?
Yeah.
Well, but it's only 4 minutes, so we can watch something more detailed.
I haven't learned from this video anything that I haven't knew before that. And you?
Well, I didn't know about the gun that he was using. I didn't know how many kills there were.
Alright.
So yeah, that was for a good short.
You heard about this snow thing that he...
Oh yeah, and that one as well. And that he was putting the snow in his mouth. That was also interesting.
But you didn't know that before?
No.
Yeah, I heard that. And it really shows you how important it is, to know the area where you are fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
Stalin did a similar thing, when they were fighting Germans, and he brought troops from Siberia, special troops trained to fight in the snow, and when the winter hit,
it was over.
Then he sent them like that, and they were like, and the Germans started to lose.
But it was interesting. I mean, it was very bite-sized. It wasn't a lot of in-depth information, but the channel is named Simple History, so maybe that's what it is. Just a little bit of info.
Doesn't this guy, the Fat Electrician, he doesn't have any video about him?
I have no idea.
I think I haven't seen one, but it's weird.
He seems pretty gangster, you could say, the most gangster
sniper. He has the episode about the other Finnish guy, and we're gonna watch it soon.
Oh, okay, great.
And it's a different story. It's not the same guy, but also pretty badass story. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any recommendations for us, especially like historical videos.
Yeah, or other channels as well, in general, that we can check out, or specific videos, whatever you have.
Yeah, we will be very grateful. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video. We upload every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. Bye.
Bye!